Here's some fun facts about Earth. Did you know that the Earth isn't perfectly round? It's actually squished a little bit at the poles due to the rotation, making it an oblate spheroid. Hey, did you know that the Earth's atmosphere actually extends beyond the moon? The outermost layer, the geocorona, is 630,000 kilometers from the Earth's surface, which is well past that of the moon distance. Over 70% of the Earth's surface is made up of water. Only 30% of the surface is land. How about this? The Earth is the densest planet. With 5.52 grams per cubic centimeter, it is more dense than any other planet there is. Earth is the only planet with liquid water. Now, water has been found elsewhere in our solar system, but Earth is the only place where water exists in all three states: liquid, gas, and solid. The core of the Earth is almost as hot as the surface of the sun, almost 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit and over 5,000 degrees Celsius. You probably did know that the Earth has a magnetic field, but did you know that the molten iron core that provides that magnetic field prevents us from getting solar radiation? Did you know that the Earth orbits the sun at about 67,000 miles per hour? So that's how fast we're moving through space right now. Did you know that a day is not exactly 24 hours? The Earth's rotation is slowing down over time. So the days are getting shorter, but only by about 1.2 milliseconds per century. Can you take a guess what Earth's largest living creature is? It's probably not what you think. It is the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, which is so big that it is visible from space. And yes, that is the Earth's largest living creature. The centrifugal force from the Earth spinning around on its axis causes the equator to bulge out. So the width of the equator is about 43 kilometers more than the distance between the two poles. So it's fat, boy. Now, as many scientists and researchers and geologists that we have on this planet doing all sorts of research and discovery of new things, did you know that 86% of Earth's species are still undiscovered? That is crazy. Do you know what the longest mountain range on Earth is? It might not be what you think. It's actually underwater. It's called the Mid-Atlantic Mountain Range, and it's over 40,000 miles long, making it the longest mountain range on Earth. Hey, did you know that lightning strikes Earth about 100 times per second? That's over 8.6 million times per day globally. Did you know that gravity is not the same everywhere on Earth? For example, the Hudson Bay and other places in Canada have weaker areas of gravity, so gravity does have some anomalies here on Earth. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest by itself produces over 20% of the Earth's oxygen? That's crazy for that to just be one little spot. Little. I mean, I don't know if I would call it little, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty small compared to our Earth, and it produces over 20% of our oxygen. Did you know that Antarctica holds over 70% of the Earth's fresh water? That's right, even for it to be a frozen desert, over 70% of the Earth's fresh water is held within Antarctica's ice sheets. Did you know that my dog Ranger is a good little boy? He is the best puppy on Earth. The deepest point anywhere on Earth is called the Mariana Trench, and it's in the Pacific Ocean, which is about 7 miles deep. It's over 36,000 feet. Speaking of the Pacific Ocean, that's where the largest volcano is, and it's actually underwater. It's called the Tamu Massif. And for it to be a volcano, it's about the size of New Mexico. Life has existed on Earth for about 3.5 billion years. That's a long time. The hottest temperature ever recorded anywhere on Earth was back in 1913, and it was at the Furnace Creek Ranch in California, and it was 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's hot. You're familiar with Saturn's rings, but did you know that Earth has rings as well? Now, of course, they're not as pronounced as the rings of Saturn, but there are areas where dust and dirt get trapped by gravity, causing little rings around our Earth. Hey, did you know that Earth is the only planet not named after a god? This is hard to imagine, but the driest place on Earth is in Antarctica. I guess everything's frozen solid, so there's not much moisture. It's just a frozen desert, yet dry. The shortest day ever on Earth was actually just a few years ago. On July 19th, 2020, the Earth spun a little bit faster than usual, making that day about 1.4 milliseconds shorter than any other day on Earth. We talked about the Earth having a bulge earlier, and because of that bulge, did you know that Mount Everest is actually not the tallest place on Earth from the center of the Earth to the furthest point? If you're measuring from the center of the Earth to the furthest point because of that bulge, it's Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador, not Mount Everest. Despite technology advances, did you know that humans have only discovered less than 5% of the Earth's oceans? That's right. We have all these people doing oceanic research, but only 5% of our oceans have ever been discovered, and there's new species being discovered on the regular. This is crazy. The Earth's sky is actually purple, not blue. Technically, our sky is more violet rays, but our eyes are more sensitive to blue, so we see it as blue rather than purple. Any facts that I missed? Comment down below, leave a question, I'm happy to answer. Have the best day. Take care.